I hope you had a nice weekend. Remember last week we did T accounts where we had to learn that each transaction will be recorded into two accounts. We've done exercise 1 up to the 12th, I think. Then I ask you to do for homework the rest of the exercise. This PowerPoint is to explain the rest of exercise 1. We go to the next slide. On the 14th, we are issuing a check for consumable goods bought. So this means we are spending money. If we spend money, you by now know that all the money of the business is in the bank account. Bank is an asset, which means it will increase on the debit side and decrease on the credit side. If we spend money, our asset will decrease. Remember, the money inside bank is going to decrease. The date is the 14th. We are spending 3, 4, 6, 7. So the 14th and the 3, 4, 6, 7 shouldn't be a problem. In contra, you need to write the name of the other account concerned. On what are you spending? You are spending on consumable goods, which means that the other account concerned will be consumable goods. Consumable goods is an expense. I'm going to write the expense. You know that expenses are in the nominal section. Expenses increase on the debit side and decreases on the credit side. If we spend money on consumable goods, our expense will increase. So on the debit side of consumable goods, the dates and the amount and the money came from the bank. Double entry principle says every debit needs a credit. Here's the debit, there's the credit. Next transaction on the 19th, we paid the monthly rent per check. Paid means we are spending once again. If we spend, we now already know that our money is in the bank account. Bank being an asset will increase on the debit and decrease on the credit. Spending means our money will decrease. The date is the 19th. We are spending 4,500. On what are we spending? Monthly rent, you know, is rent expense. Rent expense is the contra, meaning the other account concerned. Rent expense is in the nominal section. As its name indicates, it's an expense. Expense increase on the debit side, decrease on the credit side. The date is still the same. The amount is 4,500 and the contra is bank. Remember, every transaction must be recorded into two accounts. The one of the two accounts in grade 8 will always be bank because we are only doing cash transactions. So if we are spending, money in the bank will decrease, and if we are receiving money, money in the bank will increase. Let's go to the next. I think on the 20th, the owner took a cash check. Taking a cash check means we are spending once again. Every time we spend, money in the bank is going to decrease. Bank being an asset decreases on the credit side, increases on the debit side. That is the 20th. We are spending 150 Rand. If the owner takes anything for own use, you should know is called drawings. Name of the other account concerned, drawings. There's drawings. Drawings is in the balance sheet section. You know that drawings increases on the debit side, decreases on the credit side. The date, money came from the bank, 150 Rand. Then the next transaction on the 23rd tells us that we are receiving cash for services rendered. If we receive cash, remember they tell us cash received. If we receive cash, it means the cash in the bank will increase. Cash received means it's an increase in the money. If we receive, we write in the bank account on the debit side, because bank being an asset increases on the debit side. So on the 23rd, we're going to write we received 900 Rand. Why did we receive this? For services rendered. We know that the correct accounting term for services rendered is current income. We also know that each transaction must be recorded into two accounts. First account was bank, second account is current income. The name is given inside your bank account. Current income being an income increases on the credit side, decreases on the debit side. On the 23rd, we're going to write in current income, money is in the bank. We received 900 Rand for current income. Then let me just get our slide there. The Tala Sweet Stores decided to let a part of the building and received 1,500 Rand, which means that we are getting money. Let me write there, getting. So that you can remember, every time we're getting money, money in the bank will increase. Bank being an asset increases on the debit side, decreases on the credit side. On the 28th, we are receiving 1,500. Why? For rent, we know that rent we receive is called rent income. So in contra, you need to write rent income. As soon as you write in contra, then you know what is the name of the other account concerned. Rent income in the nominal section, being an income, would increase on the credit side and decrease on the debit side. Date is given, amount is given, and contra tells you the name of the other account concerned, and the name of the other account concerned is bank. Remember, every transaction in two accounts. One account is the debit, other one is the credit. And this brings us to the end of exercise 1. Your homework for Thursday will be exercise 2. You actually got exercise 2 when you got your reports. You had a whole pack of notes. Exercise 2 is in that pack. So you have a printed answer sheet. You can just do it there. In any case, going to attach the printed answer sheet and the exercise to this post as well, so that in case you didn't get it, that you do actually have access to it. You must keep safe and stay sweet and calm, and don't give your parents too much problems. Goodbye.